let's go, let's go. Yeah.
Good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense. That good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock's crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense. That good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense.
yeah, hey, look what I got. New whip with no top. Cooking up no stove top. Ice cold, no snowdrop. Big budget ass, big facts. Big money in the contract. Been running no contact. New record with the new tracks. Yeah, they been sending me new plaques. I don't really need new plaques. Nah, big rock with the suplex. Yeah, new rock got a new flex. Yeah, I'm current, I'm a new trend. Now boys with the full scent. Yeah, like I said, no new friends. We don't really need new friends.
Good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense. That good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, 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 testing testicles, testing testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 1373 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What is going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yo hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swole. Oh, back with another episode, making some brain gains today. What's good, fam? How we doing? It is a Saturday night cast, and we got some stuff to talk about and shoot the shit. So tomorrow, we're still planning potentially, like we're still doing it, still doing the live cast. But I'll tell you what, the plan is so far to do it on the main channel, but we could always be here. So I might call an audible last second. There might be a video that I want to post tomorrow. So I'm not sure. I might want to do it here on this channel. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And a lot of you are saying, oh my God, you're wearing a shirt. But I told you, I only wear a shirt when I'm wearing nothing underneath and it's a hammer curl shirt. So how many of you have this shirt? Huh? Look at that. How many of you have the Papa Swolio Thor shirt? This is some fucking, look at it. You got the man bun and everything. I got no man bun right now, but you got the man bun here. That's some fire shit. Make some brain gains, fam. Yes, I'm wearing a shirt. You know you're doing it right. You know you're doing it right when people are shocked that you're wearing a shirt. So it's nice. It's nice. It is a little chilly out today, but it's no reason why I'm wearing a shirt. It's because I was wearing a shirt and I just didn't feel like taking it off. I'm like comfortable. So it's a little bit chilly, I suppose. I think it's a little bit chilly. It's chilly by Florida standards, but it's definitely not cold. It's definitely not cold. So quick, a quick slam cast tonight. We're not going to go over too much. We're just going to shoot the shit a little bit. I had all this stuff kind of planned. I had a lot of stuff, but it's a little bit later. I got some things to get into, so I'll actually shoot the shit with all of you and remind you that tomorrow is the open Q&A. So we're going to do it on, we're planning on doing it on the main channel tomorrow. But of course, those of you that are on Swole Text, I'll give you the details. I'll give you the details tomorrow. I'll text you and then, oh, when I text you, oh, I forgot. Or did I? Yeah, you guys got the link today. I brain farted because I sent you the link to click directly here. And then at the last second, just right now, I'm thinking, did I fucking send that? Almost forgot. What Swolenormous gear you got? I like that color. Makes your beard look good. Why, thank you. Oh, look at that. Why, thank you. We will get into a couple things today, but tomorrow we also got some more we got some more shit every day. Look at this beard action though. I didn't end up taking care of it at all. I didn't straighten it. I didn't really this. It was like this before, and then I worked out, and there was water on it, and I don't care. I don't care. After it gets a certain length, like right now when it has to get trimmed and cleaned up, I just stop caring and I just don't give a shit anymore. A lot of times I just don't care. I don't care. I don't care what my shirt looks like. I don't care what my pants look like. I don't care what my beard looks like. I just don't give a shit. It's too much to worry about. It's too much to worry about. I don't care if there's a hair out of place. Some dudes, some quote unquote men, we'll call them that, spend way too much time making sure, oh, am I groomed? Am I looking good? Did I wax my eyebrows? Did I get this? There's nothing wrong with looking good. Nothing wrong with taking care of you. Nothing wrong with getting cleaned up. But some people are a little bit long out the door, if you know what I'm saying. A little bit long out the door. You too, ladies. Ladies are the standard. That's the classic. Take too long to get ready. Get the fuck out of here. Just get out there. Go to the gym. Go to the gym. If you're spending too long getting ready, you need to go to the gym more. You're trying to cover it up. You're trying to cover it up. Go work out. You'll look better naturally. You look better if you eat healthier. You look better if you sleep more. You don't need so much prep work. You'll look good. You don't need to get one of those slimming dresses with the rubber that pack your fat rolls in and just smooths them up your body. Ooh, the illusion that someone's healthy. Ooh, the illusion. Let's see. I got a haircut, time for a beard trim, dang corporate job. Well, there you go. There you have it. The beard is looking manly and swole. See, that's the play. Ooh, and the burp. If you didn't know that this was the man shit, if you know that this was some fucking man stuff, if you know this was some fucking man stuff right here, that just gave it away. That just gave it away. The burp. The burp. The burp gives it away. Did you do your brain gains today? Did you do your brain gains today? Brain gains. Hashtag brain gains. Gwendol did her brain gains. The last one good for focus. Very nice. Excellent. Excellent. Fantastic. That's a fantastic thing to hear. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I want to get a Swolenormous hoodie. Fuck yeah. I think my hoodie's hoodies. Where's my hoodie at? I think my hoodie's dirty. Wore my hair in a high bun and no makeup today. Who the fuck cares? I'm comfy. Yeah. I don't really care what I look like anymore. I do sometimes. What I don't want is like a huge, sometimes it's funny. Here's the thing. All right. Sometimes it's funny with, when you record videos, especially now everything is high def, if not 4K, or it's super sharp and it's super up in your face. And I'm looking at my videos sometimes and I'm looking at the edit and I'm thinking, you know, I'm in just fucking looking at the raw footage. I'm shit. Look at this. Like there's a fucking hair just like sticking off to the side. I don't really think shit like, oh my God, I'm going to refilm it. But I'm like, I used to worry more about it. I actually shouldn't say that. I take that back, because if I say I used to worry more about it, some of my older videos, I didn't even straighten my beard. I didn't groom this shit at all. But I would have been more like, damn, it looked a certain way, or damn, it was, no, I just don't care. I went through a brief period of, I don't know, things happen. I don't think I ever really cared, but I used to notice it more. Now when I notice it, I'm like, whatever. It's good. It's good. I have a beard. I have a lot of hair. It goes everywhere. I just don't give a fuck anymore. Don't give a fuck. Hot sauna. Ooh, I like the sauna. Heather Garrett, hot sauna action. I love it. Brain gains every morning helps me from losing my cool. Keeps you from losing your cool. Nice. Every night before sleep? Good for you, Eddie. Thank you. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. We have to get some more brain gains going. Get some more up there. I told you we're going to be building out that section. There's going to be a lot more different lengths. A lot of you have been asking, and I mentioned before, but a lot of you have been pushing for some longer or even longer sessions. So there will be some coming. There's going to be a lot of whole juicy shit. And Beer Bomb no, not really. Not really. Beer Bomb doesn't really do shit unless you actually have like it straightened and stuff already. It might keep some stuff down, but it won't. Unless you're like, I'll go through it and I'll straighten it, and then it might a couple little extra hairs. But a lot of people will say, why do you straighten your beard? Just put some balm in and brush it. Get the fuck out of here. That doesn't do a damn thing. Doesn't do a damn thing. Not to this beard. Not to this beard. Maybe as a last coat. Like after all that stuff, then I'll put the beard balm on at the very end. But that doesn't do shit on its own. Jack shit. What'd you all train today? I did a little bit of legs. My lower back got a little bit tight at the end. I think I was either sitting too much or dehydrated or what, but I feel like I need to stretch. I feel like my body was saying, you did some legs today, but you should have done yoga today. So I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to do yoga and mobility a lot more tomorrow. I'm going to go deep. There's a really good release that I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to put that yoga block right in the small of your lower back. You go into a butterfly position. Woo! Really open up your feet, really externally rotate your hips and really get that pressure right on that. Pop that spine back into place. Wow. I need to do some brain gains tonight, or I may actually kill my damn kids tonight. Let's veer a little bit away from the murder. I'm not so sure. Yeah, watch out for the murder. Careful with the murder there, Phil. We'd like to keep you as a member. I told my husband his muscles deflated when he shaved his beard. Well, that's obvious. Of course it did. Why would you shave the beard? Don't get rid of it. Tame it. Brain gains before bed for sure. 76 days. 76 days without missing a session, according to Insight. Nice, dude. Good for you. Sometimes one in the morning, another before bed. I should be more consistent on the evening one. That's a really good time to do it. It's great to start your day. I think it's great to start and end. It's good to unwind. It's good to cool down. It's good to downshift. Sammy and family been doing my yoga and brain gains since yesterday. Had to hang out with blood relatives. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that. Everyone is extremely overweight and unable to sit up straight. I want to move at 45. Oh God, do you have 45-year-olds that can't move? That's so young. That's so young to not be able to move. That's really sad. You can still be a member locked up. I guess you can be. I guess if you get internet in there. You're going to be putting a new definition to balls deep. Well, you're the one that's going to be taking it balls deep. Trim is one thing, you never shave it off. I used to have a lot of low scruff, like back in the day. But then when I started growing it out longer and longer, I liked it. So I kept it. It's nice. You can have, I guess the way the beard goes, you can always have the, I don't give a fuck look, and it plays. That's the last thing I really care too much about is I'm always exercising. I'm always doing stuff. I'm always doing things or not in public. I don't need to have all this fancy attire. I've never been one for all this fashion. I think it's a waste of money and attention. A lot of money and a lot of attention, a lot of time wasted. Completely wasted. Completely wasted. Let's get into a couple awesome. I got some good shit today. Let's get into some of this juicy shit. Oops. That doesn't work. Okay, that was a double thing. Okay, so this is one from last night. It's amazing. So if you're meditating right now, actually, you know what? Since we're talking about mindfulness, let's get into this first. I was sent this article, and you know, the source. It's just interesting. This is from. It says the Economic Times. It says Health World. So you know, just might want to double or triple check. This is from somewhere in like India, Washington, D.C., it says. Let's read through this and you can check it out yourself. This is from economictimes.indiatimes.com. So, but this is from the 8th. This is from yesterday. It's an interesting, no, it's from today. The 8th is today. This is just an interesting topic and we can see, you can look into this, but it makes total sense. And this is it's really in the vein of brain gains. So let me just zoom in here a little bit. So this says mindfulness-based therapy helps obese children lose body weight. So let's read through this. Washington, D.C., according to a recent research study, mindfulness-based therapy may help reduce stress, appetite, and body weight in children with obesity and anxiety. So you can see right off the bat, it's like, oh, you mean it's a common sense thing. Mindfulness is a psychological technique that uses meditation to increase personal awareness and has successfully helped reduce the stress associated with other diseases such as cancer and anorexia. Therefore, combining both diet and mindfulness treatment strategies may lead to improved weight loss results in obese children more so than a restricted diet alone. Oh, fucking shocker. Oh, fucking shocker. No fucking way. You mean if you combine mindfulness and diet, then restricted? I'm fucking sick of this. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of these fucking people talking about diet being restriction. A restricted diet. You mean not eating garbage? You mean not stuffing your fat fucking face with shit food? Oh, is that what you mean by restricted diet? Not fucking your mouth hole with dirty dicks? Yeah. Oh, what groundbreaking fucking information. The study published in, quote, in the Endocrine Connections reported that obese children on a calorie-restricted diet, how about fucking quality? Okay, I'll stop ranting. Alongside mindfulness therapy, lose more weight and are less stressed and hungry than children on a calorie-restricted diet alone. You just feed people better. You don't have to worry about fucking restricting and all that bullshit. Anyway, findings suggested that mindfulness has the potential to help obese children lose more weight through dieting and may reduce their risk of serious health issues such as high blood pressure or stroke, although further research is needed to confirm this. Further research is needed to show that mindfulness has the potential to help obese children lose weight. We need more research, so don't trust this. It works. No, it fucking works. It fucking works. How about this? How many of you have seen a benefit in terms of your nutrition by practicing brain gains, by doing more mindfulness training? How many of you have experienced this? And I know what the answer is going to be, but let's get past the shock and, oh my God, you mean if you take care of yourself and you stop fucking your face with shit food and you start being more aware of what you're doing and why you're doing it, you mean you're healthier? You mean you have healthier outcomes? Oh, golly gee, tell me more, Mr. Science. Tell me more of how my life is going to be changed by not fucking my face with shit food, about how my life isn't going to be changed with meditation. It's amazing how this is news. Previous studies suggest many eating disorders associated with obesity, such as binge eating, can be driven by elevated stress levels that make it more difficult to stick to dietary regimes. In this study, Dr. Martia Lopez Alarcón investigated the effect of mindfulness-based therapy on stress, appetite, and the body weight of children with obesity and anxiety. Children selected for the study completed a self-report questionnaire to measure levels of anxiety, and their body mass index was recorded. So people are already going to be clamoring about this. Well, it's a self-reporting and a BMI was recorded. Those things are both bullshit. Not bullshit, but they're questionable and they're a variable that you can't always control for. So when you're self-reporting, it's like, ugh. And using BMI, it's like, you have to be careful with this. But when you're a child, BMI is pretty damn accurate, especially when you're just getting general idea of things. So let's get into what actually happened. And of course, the test group and the sample size. And the sample size is 33 children. So obviously this isn't, the largest amount of children ever that can do this study. This is just an initial thing. So let's say a group of 33 children was taught mindfulness skills in 2-hour guided sessions. Hold on. There we go. In 2-hour guided sessions, once a week for 8 weeks, once a week, alongside a typical calorie restricted diet. Another group of 12 children completed an 8-week calorie restricted diet only. The combined therapy led to significantly greater reductions in weight, anxiety, and in the levels of two hormones related to stress and appetite, cortisol and ghrelin, whereas an increase in anxiety and a smaller weight reduction was observed in the group on a calorie-restricted diet alone. The doctor says, Lopez Alarcon, our results suggest that restricted diets may in fact increase anxiety in obese children. However, practicing mindfulness as well as dieting may counteract this and promote more efficient weight loss. Ooh. All right, we're going to get into this deep after we finish this. Almost done. The findings provide evidence that mindfulness may have the potential for managing anxiety and weight in obese children on calorie-restricted diets by reducing appetite and stress hormones. The increased levels of anxiety observed in the calorie-restricted only group suggest that current weight loss strategies should consider psychological factors as well as physical and lifestyle factors in order to achieve better results. Jesus Christ. Dr. Lopez Alarcon recommended that, quote, the potential counter effect anxiety may have on weight loss should be considered when children are undergoing dietary restriction. Our research supports the inclusion of mindfulness as a strategy to reduce anxiety and increase the chance of successful weight loss. However, this preliminary data compared just 33 children on combined therapy with 12 dietings alone. The doctor and her team now plan to assess the potential benefits of this technique in larger groups of children. So a little round of applause for people actually bringing this to, I guess, mainstream, and people like myself spreading the word from articles like this, and people actually, we need science for this. I mean, it's a good thing that we are testing it. It's a good thing that we are doing these studies, because we can't cement things as actual fact and things that can be leveraged from a government standpoint without all these studies. But come on, your fucking mindset. Wow. Proper mindset and meditation and mindfulness combined with diet is better. You see what I mean? Do we need a study for that? Do you need need to read that and wait for more studies and more research to start doing that with your kids? Do you need more research to start doing that yourself? Do you need that? I mean, mindfulness training period is great. And then if you need to lose weight, like, you're more mindful and the kids are going to accept this more. It's just all the factors. Why can't kids be given whole food and let a kid be a kid and go outside and play? Well, there's other risks now too. People are more paranoid, but why can't they? You know, you have those things like in California, that article and that stuff about how California, they're potentially getting rid of physical fitness tests because kids are being bullied, or people are afraid because, oh, when you choose BMI, it's male or female and not bisexual or trans. And we got to accommodate every fucking person. So now they're going to get rid of actual tests that expand upon physical prowess and fitness being important as you get older. That whole shit in California. It's fucking nauseating. And that's the problem with the social movements. There's nothing wrong. Okay, so how about this? Like, for example, the BMI thing. How many of you watched that or saw that, the articles that came out? Why don't you have men, male, female? And that's the thing, the bullshit about the California thing. I'll bring it up. We'll talk about it for a second. Let's see. California Fitness Pizza Kitchen. Yeah, that's what California Pizza Kitchen fitness test. It'll come up right away. California may stop school fitness tests. CNN, blah, blah. Okay. We'll pull up the CNN thing. So the problem with this, we'll bring this up over here for a second. The problem with this situation, with this bullshit about fears about bullying and body shaming, the issue was, let's see, where is it? What's the BMI? It says, I'll bring this down so you can see it. It says, under current state requirements, students in grades 5, 7, and 9 are required to take a physical fitness test, which include the 1 mile run, curl ups, push ups, and a measure of body mass index. While the administration argues the physical fitness test can cause students of different body shapes to be body shamed or bullied, the BMI screening is particularly sensitive because it asks students to select whether they are male or female. I'll say this again. The BMI screening is particularly sensitive because it asks students to select whether they are male and female. Okay, so that's as far as I'm going to read through this, but let me tell you, select male or female. I'm sorry, if you have a fucking dick, just select the male. If you don't have a dick, just select female. And if it's everyone's problem, just make a column that says other and check that. Just check it, other. I don't want to identify, other. Fine. You know, I mean, it's just like, it's what the fuck? Why is this a problem? Okay, you don't want to be a male or female? Well, you're still fucking fat. You're still out of shape. I don't care what you want to be. If you're a porcupine, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What chromosome do you have? Check the box and move on. That's it. Make another column for other. You just can't have a column for other and fill in the blank because people are going to put in porcupines and I'm a squid or I'm a table. So just choose. I prefer to be called as nothing. Just, what are you? I'm a blank. Okay. I'm me. Okay. That's the thing. We're talking about like DNA. We're talking about, because if you're a man, you're going to be stronger. You're going to be faster. This is just in general. Of course, we know this. Men are naturally stronger. Men are naturally faster. You know, of course, in terms of who's smarter, that's different. That's individualized. It's not saying who's a better person. That's it. What you got? What chromosomes you got? What are you born with? Physical, it's just another step. That's all it is. It's another step towards making people fatter. You know, we don't need anything. We don't need any help making people fatter. We really don't. We don't need any help making people fatter. The government's making people plenty fat. People are making themselves plenty fat. Here's the funniest, it's not the funniest thing, it's probably the worst thing. No matter what you read, no matter what the state of California does. So let's say that happens. Okay. Let's say the state of California removes the fitness test. How many of you live in California? Some of you do. Some of you watching said, I live in California. All right. It might affect if you have a kid that's in that age group. But here's the thing, is that mentality and who's in charge, that's a huge fucking problem. Whoever's kicking up a storm about this, that's a huge problem. But it's up to the parents. It's the parents' fault. If your kid is unhealthy and obese, it's your fault as a parent. It literally is, because you're the one that feeds them. You are in control. You are teaching them. If your kids are obese, it's on you. Your kids are your responsibility. Once they get old enough to obtain their own responsibility legally or emotionally, then it's on them. But you're programming them. If they grow up thinking that shit food is okay to eat and they make that decision, but you're not, they can, if your child grows up, leaves the house and wants to eat fast food every day, all day, you can't stop them. You can't they're an adult, but you can teach them and program that properly. So even if California does remove the fitness test, the healthy kids will still be healthy and the fat kids will still be fat. It's not going to change a damn thing. It really won't. Kids are going to get bullied always. Always. It's not going to stop. Always has been. Adults bully each other. Have you been on YouTube lately? Everyone's just bickering. Have you looked at politics? You have 70 and 80-year-old grown-ass fucking adults, old people, by all standards of today's age, old people bitching and fucking moaning. People are bullying all the time. Okay? If you watch politics, all it is bullying. It's the same shit. Everyone's got this shit. Everyone's got that shit. Everyone gets it. Every fucking age, race, there's bullying everywhere. There are people that are going to give you shit. It's called life. People are not going to agree with you. People are going to try to take something from you. People are going to try to give you something and have ulterior motives. You're going to meet good people. You're going to meet bad people. You're going to meet nice people. You're going to meet people that stinky people. You're going to meet people that smell very nice. You're going to meet people that like horror movies. You're going to meet people that like sports a lot. Ooh, wow. It's called diversity. People have different likes and dislikes. People have different needs. So what? So this just goes back to the parents. So as much as that's just disgusting and nauseating to think that people actually think like that, it's up to the parents. If they remove the physical fitness test, it doesn't do a damn thing. How are you raising your kids? They should be getting plenty of exercise outside with you as a parent. It's not going to matter whether they take a test or not. But the whole approach is just another step to eliminating fitness and health and just fucking people up even more. That's a valid point. I mean, of course, who knows what the research is? Look, I'm not saying that bullying is good for kids, but it's part of what people do. Humans do this to each other. And like I just mentioned, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or it doesn't matter if you're in politics and you're 70 years old. You're still bullying other people and you're bullying each other. And kids watch that. Kids watch their parents watch the news and they see people on politics and on the news and people and the parents are. If you are a person, it's bullying or it's shitty talk or it's crappy communication or it's crappy relationships or it's shitty environment. If you're watching crappy news channels and your kids are in the room or they're in the other room, they hear it. They're listening. They're listening. They want to be like you. They want to be an adult. They want to grow up. They hear it. They absorb it. They might not be interested, but they're going to remember it. Yo, I remember growing. I remember when I was, was it 94, the O.J. Simpson trial? I remember that bullshit. My grandparents had it on all the time when I was visiting them for like a week. I remember they had it on. They just had it running all fucking day. I remember all the witness testimonies and shit, and I watched it. I watched that fucking trash. It was ridiculous. Crazy. But I watched it. I'm not saying it programmed me improperly or did anything, but I mean, it definitely influenced me, or I have memories of it. I remember it being there. I remember it being a part. Why? I was 9, 10. Why am I seeing that? Why am I looking at that? Why are my grandparents watching it? Why? Why did they leave it on? Of course, pre-internet. Well, actually not pre-internet, but like early. So, it was any kind of information from the television was automatically, oh, this is what's on. This is what's trending. Less things trended. You didn't have as much trending things. You didn't have 1,000 hashtags trending every other second, like different ones. You know what I'm saying? Jessica, it's sad. Half of these parents don't even take their kids outside. We might as well wrap them in bubble wrap. Sure. You have to let kids be kids. I don't have them, but I've been around so many and I see parents, especially when you just go places and you see what they're feeding their kids and then they're trying to get them to calm down. They're holding a soda. I see this in the supermarket a lot. That's one of the reasons why I try not to go to the supermarket anymore. It's just fucking, I don't want to see this shit. I'll see an overweight family and they'll have like 2 or 3 kids climbing all over them, like in the cart or in the shopping cart at the top. And they're pushing through and their cart is filled with cookies and chips and just bottles of soda, like 5, 6, 7, they're just like lined up or on the bottom. There's like cases of the cans. And one of the kids is holding like one of those Sunkist or Fanta, and just pure sugar. So the kids are just, you can see what they're eating. They're drinking it in the car. They're holding it there and they're crying, man, they're sitting still drinking pure sugar. You have children 4, 5, 6 years old drinking pure sugar, pure. We're not talking about eating or consuming anything. We're not talking about a treat or something special or a rare occasion. We're talking daily shit. Does that mean your kid's never, ever going to have some ice cream ever in their fucking life? Maybe it might not. Maybe they don't want it. Maybe because you raise them on real fucking food, they're not going to want that shit and they're not going to have a taste for it. It's going to be too sweet. That kind of stuff is too sweet for me. It's too much sugar. It just blows my mouth apart. But when you see kids that are just there drinking soda for no reason, There's no reason anyway, but they're drinking it and they're in just pure sugar and they can't fucking move. Pure fucking sugar. That's just, fuck. It's just, with the knowledge and the experience that I have, I just can't look past that being just criminal. I can't believe we allowed that shit to be consumed by kids. It's really fucked up. It's fucked up. And here's the thing, there's no need for it to have that much sugar in it. Like, I do understand that we create things and we can invent things. And of course, those things taste good, but does it have to have 40, 60, or 100 grams of sugar? Does it have to taste like pure syrup? Why can't you just flavor it? Why can't you have something light? Now they're coming out with things. Oh, it's light. It's 0 calories and it's artificial flavoring. Like, it's too late. It's too late. You've already given people the fucking heroin. You've already given people the drugs. That's why it keeps on going up. That's why the obesity is like that's why it's getting worse. That's why it's not getting any better. People have the good stuff. People already have the good stuff. It's so fucking cheap. It's ingrained in the government. It's ingrained in the entire system. It's too late for the masses. I don't think there's any coming back, to be honest. I don't know how that turns around. I don't know. I do not know how that turns around. Super, super slow. And a lot of people are going to die off. Maybe a couple generations, people will die off enough. Survival of the fittest. But science is getting better. It's just, we have too many people, too much garbage food. So we're creating more shitty people. We're creating more shitty, fat, unhealthy people. Maybe it'll be 10,000 years and people will just over time adapt to it. And then we'll have long lives and healthy lives because all the fat people will evolve to be, some people will be really fat, disgusting, obese, but will adapt to be able to live healthy in that way. We're just not ready for it. Our body's not ready for it. We need a couple 100,000 more years of evolution. Like, how does that turn around? How do you pull that around? And that's why it's important to have a community and people that are actually like doing it from the ground level. That's why we do the Daily Swole. That's why we have the Swole fam. Because if you're not doing it individually and you're not doing it at your level, like we're at the ground level. We're at the ground level. You're not going to make this kind of change in the government. Ooh, we're going to change nutrition. Not going to change that shit at the government level. Fuck out of here. You're not. Too much money, too many lobbyists. So, like, how are we going to do this? Cody, you're right, Papa. It becomes a way of life. I think it's easier for the parents to buy that shit rather than cook a decent meal. It sure is. Of course it's easier to buy that shit. And of course, once you give your kids the drugs, they're going to cry and they're going to kick and scream for the drugs every time they go to the store. You know, you ever notice that when you check out at a supermarket, you ever notice the candy goes all the way down to the ground? You ever notice that? You ever notice how the candy goes all the way down to the ground, like literally 3 inches off the ground? You have like the Snickers bars and stuff down there. You ever notice that? You know that the candy, when you're really low, when you're like a couple feet off the ground, like 2 or 3 feet, you know, the bottom area of the candy aisle, you know, you do realize. So here's the thing. You go into like a supermarket, a lot of times at the top, you have the gum, you have the mints, you have the stuff that an adult would be like, ooh, I need some breath mints. You're not going to have a kid like, ooh, I want breath mints. No, the kid wants the M&Ms on the bottom. The kid wants the Snickers or the Three Musketeers. That's a foot off the ground. Why is the candy a foot off the ground? Why? Because it's eye level. It's eye level to your fucking kids. Ooh, I want this. I want that, daddy. I want the Kit Kats. It's all at the fucking bottom. Take a look. Take a look. Take a look why you have it fucking 2 feet off the ground. You're looking down. Ooh, I want that Snickers bar. Why is it so low? It's so your child can hand it to you. So your child, while you're checking out, Dad, I want this. Hey, it's an upsell. It's a last second upsell. Oh, we're checking out. Oh, fine. Just shut up here. I'll pay for this. Yeah, fine. Okay, fine. I'll give it to you later. Yeah. And they get what they want. Yay. You don't want your kid to kick and scream and cry at checkout because everyone's looking at you because you care what other people think and you can't manage your fucking child. Yeah, of course they pay more. Well, the end caps and all that stuff, absolutely. Absolutely they pay more. No shit. No shit. Logan, it's also like the cereal aisle. The cereal aisle, the characters on the boxes of the kids' cereals have their eyes pointing downward. It connects with the children and makes it more appealing. Ooh, really? I never noticed the eyes pointing downward. That's an awesome. So they'll cover that up by like, oh, they're looking at the cereal in the bowl on the box. Hi, mama. What you doing, baby? What you doing? She's making noise. What's the matter? What's the matter? You want to be on the podcast? Come here. Come here. Come here. Nah, you want to come over here. That makes sense. They look up and they see it, of course, like on the box. Oh, I'm looking at the cereal. That makes total sense. Of course. I let my kids cry. No candy. Fuck that shit. Oh, Mario, no joke. When I deliver pizza to people, I see so much obese people. It's ridiculous. They move around their house with fucking scooters and still eat shit. It's sad. You do what you got to do, man. That's a catch-22 because you're doing this, you're fucking grinding and you're delivering, but you're doing what you got to do. You're putting food on the table, you're making it happen, but it's tough. You're not making these people fucking order it. You're not part of the problem. You're just fucking delivering. You're working. It's just, why are people eating that shit? Because I look at the pizza, like, fuck, it's not real food. I want a steak. I want rice, sweet potato. I want some fucking fruit. I want something real. I'll check that. I'll check into that. I'll look next time. I don't know if I noticed the eyes, but I never looked that closely, but I noticed how the cereal boxes will have bright colors. We talked about that with cookies and stuff. You know, they have yellow and red and green, you know, things that vibrant attract the eye because it mimics fruit. It mimics real nature. It mimics things that attract attention. Summer, sugar. I worked for Coca-Cola for years, all about point of sale and how to catch eyes. For sure, Eddie. For sure. The product has to sell itself without someone standing there talking and marketing it. You got to look at the brand. You got to look at the can. It's got to be in the right place at the right time. Most of my coworkers are obese. It's a daily motivation to stay the course. Josh. Yep. James, it's true. I learned it in marketing. What are you referring to? Probably all the stuff we're talking about, for sure. Smooth-alicious. Regular soda should literally just be illegal. Shit's more dangerous than marijuana. Oh, I don't doubt that for a second. I agree. Well, it's funny how weed is still illegal in some states. Like, come on, but soda's legal everywhere. Soda, they'll sell you everywhere. They'll sell you soda everywhere. You want a soda? You're an airline pilot. Are you a child? They'll sell it in schools. They'll sell it anywhere. Anywhere you want to go, you can get a soda. Every gas station. You can get a soda more accessibly than you can get water. No joke. You'll find more access to sugar than you will water. Quality water? Jessica, my stepkids are not allowed candy, soda, cereal, or sugar-filled item at my house. Funny the 12-year-old who has been, quote, diagnosed with ADHD has no problem sitting still or focusing at my house. Just too bad his mom doesn't keep the same standards at her house. That is a whole other challenge that I don't envy for those of you that are step parents or deal with an ex that you're sharing custody or something where you feed them really well and they get just trash and like the other parent feeds them crap. It's a sick ploy. It's abusive. It's psychologically abusive, and it's manipulative. Because when a parent does that, it's to leverage love and it's to leverage, ooh, the kid prefers to be with me or I let them do whatever. That's shitty. And most people deal with that, especially if you're healthy and you're trying to. Fuck. It's like you have to instill the right values and do your best. But if you're not under the same roof and you don't have control like that, see, I would think that no matter what, every parent should be like this. Every parent should be looking out for the best of their children. If you have kids, it's because it's your responsibility to raise them properly. And if you don't give them quality foods, if you don't take care of them, you don't teach them why. Teach the kids why. Kids need to know. They'll catch you on your bullshit. If you're being a hypocrite, you're fucking eating it, or you have it in the house. No, you can't have it, but I can have it. Why? You'll know when you're older. No, you can't. It's too late for you. Nah, they don't buy it. They know you're a hypocrite. They don't know the word, but they know you're a hypocrite. You can have it, but I can't. What are they going to do? They're going to want it. If you give them the reason why, or how come so-and-so eat this? How come you don't have it in this? Because, oh, okay, check out this information and look at this and let's think about this. Have conversations. Kids can understand things. It's the same thing why we do the 7 pillars. If you understand, oh, that's where it's coming from, maybe as you get older, you do dabble in that. And maybe as a kid, you're rebellious and you end up going that direction, but you might come back because that's instilled and you know it's important and you learned. You're more likely to come back. You're more likely to make more logical and common sense decisions if you are instilled with common sense. And most people, well, common sense ain't common. Why is soda cheaper than water? So dumb. Well, water has to get pulled from resources and from natural springs so we can drain the water table in small towns, and we get subsidized. I don't think you get subsidies from the government for water. I don't think Dasani and Coca-Cola. Corn subsidized by the government. Why do you think you have, and so by weight, if you look at ingredients, the ingredients that are the most concentrated, or by weight, by grams, by mass, are listed first. And you see high fructose corn syrup is like number 1 or 2. Let's see. Coca-Cola nutrition facts. Coca-Cola. Okay, let's look at this because we're talking about it. There we go. All right, let's take a look. All right, so let's go for original Coke. This is Coca-Cola Original, 12 fluid ounces, right? So we scroll down. So in one can, you get 140 calories. 140 calories. And thank you so much. Shout out to Adam Mitchell. I love lifting with the Daily Swole, ear fucking my brain with knowledge cock. Adam, make sure you spit on it because I didn't. Haha, going deep. Have a good workout. Fucking smash. All right. Where were we? Where was I? All right. Calories, 140 calories. Well, it's low fat. There's no fat. Ooh. There's no fat. It must be good. All right. One can, 12 fucking ounces of fluid. 12. Just for context, this is 32. So there's almost 3 cans worth of liquid of soda from that in here. Okay, it's gluten-free. 39 grams of sugar. 39 grams of sugar. Not only that, they are transparent about 2 things. This is very exciting. This is very exciting, fam. This is actually a really healthy thing to consume because don't worry, people. Don't worry. Even though it includes 39 grams of added sugars, which they say, hey, it's got 0 milligrams of cholesterol. So that's a good thing. It's got 39 grams of fucking sugar, but 0 cholesterol. So hey, in 12 fucking ounces of fluid, you have 39 calories. I'm sorry, 39 grams of sugar. 39. 30 fucking 9. 30 fucking 9. Jesus Christ. Look at this can. Look at this. 0 vitamin D, 0 calcium, 0 iron, 0 potassium, 0 protein, 0 cholesterols. But, hey, we got 39 grams of sugar. Let's see what else we fucking got. Not a significant source of fucking anything except shit. All right, so let's look at all the beautiful things we got in here. Okay, so carbonated water. Oh, come on. Let's go today. Try to scroll in. Carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, caramel color, phosphoric acid, which is going to leach fucking calcium from your bones, natural flavors, which is shit, who the fuck knows, and caffeine. It's GMO, so this product includes ingredients sourced from genetically engineered crops, aka pure fucking genetically modified corn. All right, and this is I'm reminding you, okay? Let's review this for a second. 39 grams of sugar. People, we're talking about this, okay? We're talking about this. This is a 12-ounce can. A 12-ounce can. A 12-ounce can. So let me ask you, how many people drink 1 can of soda? I only have 1 can of soda a day. I allow myself 1 Coke a day. I almost sound like Donald Trump. I allow myself 1 Coke. Just 1. Diet Coke. Diet. No sugar. Low carb. I'm on keto. 1 can. A lot of people drink multiple cans. And if you have 1 can a day, that's 40 grams of sugar a fucking day. Of pure sugar, no value. And a lot of people are having multiple. 80 grams, 120 grams, 160 grams. Now, some people are actually drinking a lot more. Let's say you go for we got a tall one. Let's say we got 7.5. We got a tiny one. How about this one? How about a 20 fluid ounce? This is a pretty popular one. There you go, Slim. Is exactly what I was going to show next. Most people drink 20-ounce bottles of soda. Touche. All right, so you know what? I'm sorry. People don't do cans anymore. People don't do cans. That ain't that ain't the thing. That ain't the thing. All right, so we got a 20 ounce. So it's simple math, right? So we got 240 calories. You ready for this? You ready for this? This is a 20-ounce Coke. You guys know what this is. You guys know what a 20-ounce Coke looks like. This is the bottle. This is what most people would grab casually. How many people casually grab this shit? Casually grab this at a gas station. They go to a machine. Oh, it's $2.50. Boom, boom, boom. It drops out the bottom. How many people grab this at a baseball game, football game, right? This is common. This is nothing. From most people in society, they look at this. This is nothing. Someone's got a Coke in their hand. No big deal. You ready for this? You ready for this? Who's ready for this? 65 grams of sugar. 65 grams of fucking sugar. 65 grams. Without blinking or batting an eye, whatever you want to say. Without even fucking flinching. 65 grams. That is so abysmally disgusting in one bottle. Now, let me remind you that if you're drinking one of these bottles of soda, what else are you doing? You're eating shit fucking fast food. You're probably not sleeping well. You're not hydrating enough. You're not exercising that much generally. Even if you are, you can't out-exercise that fucking crap all the time. It's going to rot your fucking teeth. It's chomping up your insides. 240 calories, and most people are having multiple of those, plus fast food. No wonder why people are obese. It's not It's the quality of the food. It's not just the caloric intake. Because if you eat that kind of shit and shit food, but you only eat 2,000 calories of it, not only would you not be overweight, you'll have poor bone density. You'll be fucking miserably unhealthy. You might have fucking diabetes anyway, even if you just don't have, you limit your calories just because you're fucking pounding sugar all the time. And vegetable oils and shit, disgusting crap. So let's take this up even further. Let's take this up a notch. Should we notch it up? We got the option for the 1 liter. Now, some people are saying that they drink a 2-liter bottle. Some people say they drink 2 liters of bottle. They used to drink a 2-liter bottle of soda a day. Some people say that. They're like, oh, I used to drink 2 liters of soda a day. So this is what we got here. Oh, you want to see the cocksuckery? This is just this website. You ready for this? Okay, so I clicked on this, obviously 1 liter, which is 32 ounces. But check this out. You ready? When you scroll down, wait a second. That's 1 liter. How come it only says 140 calories? Because they mindfuck you. Because it's so fucking high. Because it's so high in calories. Because it's so high in sugar, they break it up. So what do they put? They change it. They say, instead of telling you, they say it has, 400, 500 calories. They say 140, but 3 servings per fucking container. So they fuck you right in your ass. They fuck you hard because you see 140 and don't think it's that bad. Oh, it's a serving size. Oh, okay. You see 140. When it's really what? Multiply that out. Yeah, multiply that out. That's 280. That's 420. Yeah, look at that serving size, 12 fluid ounces. Hey, here's a bottle. Everyone knows you're not going to put that fucking Coke back. You're going to drink it while it's fresh so the bubbles don't leave. Fresh Coke. Fresh, I'll tell you what. When you're opening a soda, a fresh Coke, you know what a fresh Coke is similar to? It's synonymous with like a compassionate Nazi. That's what a fresh Coke is. Fresh. It's fucking fake garbage. Oh, I want the bubbles to stay in there. Well, you don't want to send your kids to Heinrich's house for fucking a sleepover party. We love Heinrich sleepovers. It's a gas. Drunch. Fucking disgusting. So 140 calories. Let's double this. Some people are doing 2 liters of soda a day. A day. Some people are doing 2 liters of fucking soda a day. So multiply that by 2. Multiply that by 2. So if you have a liter, okay, that's 280. That's 420. If you have 2 liters of soda, that's 840 calories. 840 calories. According to this, it's 39. It's 39 times 6. Hey, Alexa, what's 39 times 6? And I know I turned on all your Alexas.
39 times 6 is 234.
234 grams of sugar in a 2-liter bottle. 234. I don't even know what to say. Papa Swolio's Coca-Cola math class. I feel like we need to have math class. I feel like I need to go and bring in some bottles and be like, look at this. Is that 236 grams of fucking sugar in a 2-liter bottle of Coke? Just on this math? Who cares if it's half that? That's disgusting. That's beyond vomit. That doesn't even make sense. That's so disgusting. I don't even know what to say. That's fucking nauseating. There is a letter carrier in the post office that drinks only Pepsi and more than a 2-liter of Pepsi while working, and he is 60 years old, and I always ask him, how the fuck is he still alive? Jesus, probably the exercise. Probably the exercise, probably the fact that he's walking around a lot, probably moving around is the only thing mitigating like his bones wasting away and mitigating the fact that he's drinking that kind of shit. He also might not be eating that much food. So calorie wise, he's not gaining weight. I mean, just being alive the human body is so resilient. We don't give the body credit enough. We assume because the body can adapt so well, or it can struggle to adapt so much to your food and to your environment, doesn't mean that it's thriving. Doesn't mean that we should be subjecting the body to that kind of abuse all the time. Just because it's still alive, just because the heart is beating, just because we're not literally fucking dead, doesn't mean that we should force our body to try to adapt. It will try to adapt. Guess how your body tries to adapt? By putting the fucking fat somewhere, by putting the energy somewhere. It tries to adapt. It tries to handle the nutrients, but you're not giving it any. You're just fucking with sugar. So it's fucking up the processes and it's doing its best to stay alive. Your body is doing its best to stay alive. And people that's not good enough. Everyone's like, nope, fuck you. Fuck you, work harder. Fuck you, work harder. Body is struggling. Let's give away this card. I'm hungry. I smell bacon. And we're going to be back tomorrow. So reminder, tomorrow's 1374. It is going to be a Sunday fun day. We're going to do it on, the idea is to do it on the main channel again. So those of you that are in Swole text, wherever it is, it's possible. I might call an audible and be here tomorrow for the Sunday fun day. But we did it last week and I think it was great on the main channel. So the plan is to do it again and maybe we'll reach some people that maybe don't know that we're here and that the Swole fam is crushing it. So I like doing some Q&A and I feel like it went pretty well last week and we'll do it again tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll try it again on the Swolenormous channel. So if you're on Swole text, if you're part of the Swole fam, you're an unlimited member in Swole text, I will send you a link wherever it is. Like it should be, the plan is the main channel, but sometimes last minute, who knows, maybe I decide to post a different video, but that's the plan. So I will send you a link directly there. Just make sure you turn on your notifications and follow me. I'll also keep you up to date in the Instagram story and let you know where I'm going and what the deal is. So brain gains, scrolling through, picking up some brain gains, fam. Scrolling. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win some brain gains? Brain gains. Making gains, taking names. I'm Papa Swole, yo, making gains, making gains. Where are the gains? Dailies. Well, that's not it. Rolling, scrolling. Bearded rhino. That's not it. No hashtag there. Hello, fam. That's not it. Cody Jensen. Congratulations, Cody. Dun 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 dun. Making some Swole tech, some brain gains. Congratulations, Cody. Everyone say congratulations. Congratulations, Cody. Congratulations. You have done so well. You have made such good gains. You're doing so well. Yes. Everyone say congratulations, Cody, in the comments below. Congratulations. Everyone say congratulations, Cody. Be nice. Be fucking nice. Be nice, you babies.
Come on, stop whining.
Be back tomorrow for 1374, and you can win on the Ask Papa Swole Live. So tomorrow, 1374, and I'll get this podcast up. I just realized I don't think the last podcast got up, but all this will be uploaded. We'll get back on our regular programming and our schedule. And tomorrow will not be a late cast like this. We're going to get this done early. And I know it's been a little bit late last couple of nights, and it will not generally continue this way. We're going to go earlier again, ideally. Things just got a little bit hectic. So tomorrow, 1374, Ask Papa Swole Live. So be there or be square. Peace, McGee's fam. Deuce Magoose, ya boy, Papa Swole. Ho, 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 ho. Out.